Good morning, butterflies and other Kids Company children that are watching this video. So today we're going to be doing a fine motor exercise and we're going to be feeding our little frog flies. So I've used a toilet roll tube and I've made a frog out of a toilet roll tube using the printout that I've sent through to the moms and dads on the WhatsApp group. If you don't have access to a printer, please feel free to draw the arms and legs and eyes or get creative with it and make it into an art activity that the kids can have a look at a photo of what you want to achieve, and then they can create their own frog as well. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get a tweezer and a tray and some coffee beans or other little items, rolled up pieces of foil, in a small little bowl for your child to then tweeze into the frog's mouth. I'm going to show you how the activity works, but before I do that, I've been in touch with some of the parents this week, and some of the requests are coming through to create a little bit more independent work for the children so that you can get your work done. So something that I would like to recommend is that you set up activities such as these and other ones that I'll put on the WhatsApp group, which is what we would call in our classroom practical life activities. And set up a station in your home where you can have 4, 5, or 6 different trays with different activities on and a small mat for the children to work on. This would then allow the child to be able to take out their mat and go and choose an activity that they're drawn to. Then they work on their mat, they pack their activity away on the tray and on the shelf where you've placed it out, and then they take a new work out and they continue their cycle like that. That would then give opportunities for the children to have independent work cycles, like they are used to in the classroom, where they do work independently without having the teacher's one-on-one undivided attention throughout their morning. Give this a try. If you've got any questions on how to lay this out or how to set up a practical life independent workstation at home, please feel free to give me a shout and I'll send you some links to look at, or just give you advice verbally over the phone. Otherwise, here we go. Here's our practical life activity for this week, the tweezing of flies into the frog's mouth. I'm just going to move my camera around so you can see. So there you have our little froggy with his flies. And we're going to take our tweezer. So there you can see my tray. And typically in your workstation, you would have 5 or 6 of these activities laid out. So there you can see our frog. He's made from a toilet roll tube and some cut-out paper. I've covered him in plastic just for durability, because with my little 2-year-old, things don't last too long. And there are my coffee beans in a small little container. And so we're going to take the tweezer. If a tweezer is too tricky for your child, please feel free for them to use their fingers, and you're going to tweeze it into the frog's mouth. And so you're feeding the frog his flies. That's our one practical life activity for this week, and I will send you a couple more, but feel free to put out puzzles, practical life activities, blocks, and other free creative stuff for them to go to as well. Enjoy this time.